What's up, everybody? Big Guy Bets back at it again with another free picks video. Yes, guys, I am back. For those of you that are new here, welcome. Big Guy Bets movement. We are a college baseball, NFL, college football, college basketball. We are an everything gambling podcast. College baseball first and foremost, because college baseball is supreme to everything. So if you do like college baseball, guys, pause the video real quick. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. For those of you that have been waiting around for me, guys, I'm sorry. I've been busy the last week or so, but I do want to go ahead and say right here at the very beginning that I will be limiting myself to about 3 or 4 videos a week. Not every single day like I was before, just because it is hard to put out free pick videos every single day with limited lines, and I don't want to give you guys anything I'm not fully confident in. And usually, guys, those free picks I do like. Do I like them as much as my VIP plays? Sometimes not, but a lot of the times I really do like the free play just as much as some of the stuff that I do put in VIP. So I do put a lot of effort into it, and I want you guys to be able to cash with me. So eventually you guys hop on our free plan, and then eventually you guys can finally take the next step and leap into the VIP and join with us and make money with us. So that's kind of what we're going to be looking at moving forward. The free pick yesterday, guys, I will be posting on Threads right below my video caption. You guys are able to see my Threads account. I will post at my Dinger parlay every day for the MLB, and I will also post a free pick there every single day when I'm not. And I will also be posting a free pick here, guys, on Winnable. So if you guys go to winnable.com/BGSbets, subscribe to my free pen, you will see that every single day. If I don't have a video coming out, I will have a write-up. So I'll go ahead and type up why I like the play that I do like, if I do have one. So that's kind of what the next steps forward for the channel is. As far as, you know, going in on Threads, if you guys aren't on there, you guys need to get on there and follow me on there. I really do want to try to gain some steam on there, because it's way quicker for me to get picks out to you guys on there and Winnable than on YouTube. And I know that's generally where most of you guys watch the content is YouTube, which I do appreciate, you guys. But the latest free pick video that I did have was Mississippi State money line, that cash for everybody plus money on Easter Sunday. You guys can kind of see the Easter basket with a couple bubbles in there in the back. Beautiful Easter Sunday was able to be capped off by a Mississippi State money line plus money for you guys. So for those of you that did tail, go ahead and hit the like button on this video, because I keep on posting bangers for you guys. Yesterday, my Threads free pick was NC State and Clemson over 10. I can't believe that line came out as low as it was. The final score is 14-4. No sweat winner there. But just going over VIP real quick, like I always do, guys. We did. Let me make sure that my face stays on here for you guys, because I know you love me so much. This was kind of what we're looking at for VIP, guys. We had the Red Sox Mariners under 8.5. That one was a cigar clincher, basically a butthole clincher for the entirety of the game. There was 6 runs within the first 3 innings, and we really needed that under. So only one more run was scored in the remaining 6 innings. We cashed that one. I told them all my clients to live bet the under in that game. And then we also had Oklahoma, Georgia under 11.5. For those of you that didn't kind of look at this last thing, it was a beautiful, we were looking at for a while it was 2-1 going into the 6th. I thought it was a no-brainer. We were going to hit this easily. 3 runs spotted there. Yes, it was about 5-1 at that point. Not too worried about it. And then the 7-run 8th just absolutely killed us. What sucks is I was looking for a 13.5. I wanted to have anything under 13.5. It came out at 11.5. I still liked it, and it was good for a long time. Just a terrible 7th or 8th inning, guys. You can't really ride it much worse than that. We got lucky earlier on in the day, unlucky here, but at the end of the day, we did have a 1-unit play on that one because I liked it better, and then a half unit here, and then a half unit on the under in this one as well. So ended up profiting a unit just on that. And then we also did have some fun NFL draft bets. Emeka Ibuka ended up going to the Bucks at 19, under 26.5 cash there. Jackson Dart by the hook. The Giants came in, swiped that pick, and were able to get their quarterback of the future there. I was getting a little bit sketched out. I didn't think he was going to end up coming out there, just because there was no trade talks, and I really needed the Giants to come back in after no one was trading up. Jihad Campbell, he must have committed, some sort of murder or something. No, I know it's mainly medical, but I believed he probably should have been earlier. Now the Eagles get one of the best linebackers, if not the best linebacker in the draft, at a premium price. And then the last one I'm not even going to attempt to say his name, but he's the Missouri left tackle, and Tyler Warren, both to be top 10 picks. That one, I believe, should have been an easy steal. With the Bears pick, I thought it was automatic that they were going to go Tyler Warren just with the creative things that they could do with him, but they ended up going with the better pick, in my opinion, which was Colson Loveland. I think that he's a better prospect overall. I've liked him since his high school days. One of my very first draft picks in my C2C leagues as a tight end, mainly because he's an Idaho guy, but also because I love his work ethic and what he's got to portray out there on the field. Tyler Warren, just a little bit older, but he's also extremely impressive. Just didn't get the right tight end there to finish off a pretty good draft selection. Still ended up profiting a little bit from the NFL draft. Just a lot of fun, guys. I like to do fun bets like that, so if you guys like fun bets like that, go ahead and join the VIP. Without further ado, guys, let's get into the slate a little bit. The slate is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to take too much time away from getting to the free pick, but just a couple games I do want to note. I like a Georgia bounce back spot here against Oklahoma. Georgia really does need to win. They have lost 5 games in a row, 4 of them being in the SEC. This is a huge spot for Georgia to kind of either right the ship, or they're going to be heading down the shitter. 10-9 in SEC play. They've got to get a win here at home against a pretty solid lefty that Oklahoma's got going. Clemson, NC State. Honestly, just a weird series, guys. I mean, this is baseball at its finest. NC State's kind of coming onto their own. Team that made the College World Series last year, really starting to play well. Honestly, I don't like to touch teams at home that are hot, so I probably won't be touching that one. Another interesting series, we've got Florida versus Arkansas. Everybody knows that's been following the channel a while. I really do like the Pigs. Florida is playing really well right now, but I think that's a combination of playing shitty teams, and that's kind of all I really have to say with that. LSU versus Tennessee, another really solid SEC game. Tennessee and LSU both playing like shit right now, though. Tennessee, I believe, is probably going to take the dub here in the series overall. I know that there's a lot of people up in arms about what they kind of think about this Tennessee team. I am very scared for them with their starting pitching. It is not impressive. It hasn't been good recently, and honestly not a team that I want to touch too much, but this is going to be a really good series. If you're done watching the draft or wanted to have something on in the background as well, I'd take that Tennessee LSU game. And then the premier matchup, guys, that's actually going to be my free pick today. We'll be going to the Texas A&M Texas series. And this is going to be as simple as this, guys. We need to be hopping on the teams that are doing really well. That's the really biggest thing with college baseball gambling. You need to find the teams that are going to take you to the promised land. You need to find the teams that are hot and just ride them until they're not, okay? This specific matchup, guys, it's a Texas A&M team that's probably one of the hottest in the land. They lost one little blip at Arkansas in Fayetteville against a really solid team, but they still did end up pulling out the series victory there. They just 10-run Sam Houston in the midweek. But one thing to note about this Texas team, and I know that people may lean the other way, Texas has been absolutely stellar, but they did just lose their Friday night ace, Jared Spencer, for the entirety of the year. That's going to be a really tough pill to swallow. Is Texas still good without him? Yes. Do I think they can make as deep of a run in College World Series? No. Prager has not been the most impressive for Texas A&M, but this is a hot start. This is a hot spot start. I really like this Texas A&M team coming into their own. They're hitting really well, and so is Texas. To be quite frank, I was looking at these odds, and it comes that wow, we got a lot of new lines popping out. That's what I like to see. But anytime I can get Texas A&M extremely hot at a time where maybe Texas is maybe reeling a little bit, they're not playing maybe their best ball without their ace. I mean, they have not started anyone else besides Jared Spencer the entire year on a Friday. Yes, it's going to be a hostile environment, but one thing, guys, Texas can play as hard as they want, especially on a Friday night, for their coach, for somebody that came to Texas. But Guys, people forget, or maybe they don't forget, but Schloss was the head coach of Texas A&M just last year, took them all the way to the College World Series championship. You know, everyone in that fucking dugout wants to absolutely rip his head off. They might say good things on camera, but they want to rip his head off. I know Michael Early wants to rip his head off because he was kind of a part of that whole thing. He was the reason why he has a head coaching job, but he wants to show that he's the better coach here. I'm sure it's the same way for Texas, but in this specific matchup, I'm going to take the team that's actually on the field that was playing for Schloss. I'd rather take the guys that are actually on the field rather than Texas playing for their head coach. I'm going to go with Texas A&M players playing against their ex-head coach. I think that obviously they have a lot more bigger impact on the game than Schloss will have. Just going to be a situation where we get a team that's extremely hot on the money line against a team that doesn't have their Friday night ace, maybe might be reeling a little bit, kind of wondering what to do about their starters moving forward. I think this is going to be a put together game. Well, it might be a little interesting, but this is going to be a great game. Honestly, could be it is a coin flip, but I will take the coin flip with the team that I believe is playing better baseball right now, a team that is going to want to beat their ex-head coach. So we're going to go take Texas A&M on the money line plus 100. They have been brutal to us this year, guys, but I think that this is the come around. This is where they show us that they can make us some money, guys. So if they screw us here, then we're gonna go ahead and leave them at the door for the rest of the year. But I think that they're gonna come out and make us some money, take us into the promised land for the weekend, buy us some drinks for tonight. Enjoy the draft. Enjoy the very great college baseball slate, guys. I will be back tomorrow giving a free pick. I love you all. Thank you all. If you aren't already, go subscribe to my free pick plan on winnable.com/BGS bets, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.